This is the all-new Volvo EX60 and it's one of the most important cars that Volvo have launched in a long time.
It's the electric alternative to Volvo's best-selling car, the XC60, and it's a car designed to appeal to just about anyone, at least anyone interested in a high-tech, spacious, fully electric SUV. Today, we're going to take a proper first look at the EX60's design, interior, technology, and talk to the experts about why buyers should care. But before that, let me give you the elevator pitch.
So, this EX60 has some impressive stats, most importantly the range. According to WLTP figures, it will do 503 miles on a single charge. That is the equivalent of going from London to Inverness without stopping. I mean, you barely even notice that it's an electric car. And that's going to far outlast my bladder. And the recharging speed is also impressive, 370 kilowatts. That'll give you over 200 miles of range after plugging it in for just 10 minutes.
The EX60 is the first car built on Volvo's brand new state-of-the-art SPA3 architecture and is designed from the ground up as an EV to provide the best possible efficiency, space and lower environmental impact. Size-wise, it's on par with the XC60. It's a similar width, length and height, but with a longer wheelbase offering more interior space.
It's very pretty as well, isn't it? It's typically Volvo, very clean, simple, very stylish. It has that typical smooth front end. These Thor's hammer headlights, which are animated too, which is a nice touch. They don't physically move like they did on the EX90, but still, it's pretty.
This colour, in case you're wondering, is Forest Lake, one of 9 available. The wheels are up to 22 inches in size and the bodywork is surprisingly sculpted, with interesting contouring around the doors, which have wing grip handles to help aero, as well as a frameless design, not to mention a sloping roofline at the rear. Unlike the larger EX90, which has a hulking great big LiDAR sensor on the roof, this relies on more conventional sensors, including a radar at the front and a host of cameras located around the vehicle to help convenience and allow self-driving features.
And around the back, still very nice. It doesn't scream, "Look at me," but it commands attention in a more understated way. Something that is not understated about this car, check out the boot. 523 litres of space with the seats as they are. That is a decent sized boot. It also has lots of practicalities, so you've got your bag hooks, some tethers, and check this out. Look at this underfloor storage. That is so deep, and that is enough for your Ryanair, carry-on, or even BA. In fact, Tej, my cameraman, reckons it's a camera tripod storage nook. Whatever it is, it's very handy. Up here, a useful diagram to tell you what you can put in the back of your car. So you can put your guitar in, your dog, your golf bag, your plant, and your skis, which is useful here because it's very snowy.
This isn't the only version of the EX60 that will go on sale. Volvo also plan to release a more rugged, off-road friendly EX60 cross-country. And here it is. Okay, it doesn't look that rugged, but they say it has a more expressive design with a layer of toughness that should mean it doesn't mind some mild punishment away from tarmac. The EX60cc will come in a unique shade, frost green. It rides 20mm higher for a bit more presence, and its air suspension can add another 20mm of clearance when needed. It has a wider track and slightly wider wheel arch claddings, and black upper door mouldings to give it a rough and ready look. Inside, meanwhile, it features a unique tailor-knit interior, which is contrast to what's inside the standard model.
First impressions, I love it. It's very Scandinavian, which is no bad thing. It means it's very minimalistic, very stylish. It's got a lot in common, of course, with the EX90 and the smaller EX30. Normally, these modern cars are full of screens, but this only has 2. One for the driver and one for literally everything else. This has got very advanced hardware and software, so it's very responsive and does loads.
At the heart of the system are fast processors from NVIDIA and Qualcomm, enabling over-the-air updates, self-driving features, and some very clever AI-powered voice interaction that lets you speak to the car as if you were speaking to a human, about where you want to go and how you want to get there.
I really wanted to show you the fancy AI voice control, but I can't today. So you'll just have to wait for when we do the full review. But check out how responsive this screen is. Look how quick I can zoom in. Clever. And then because it's electric, there's no transmission tunnels, there's heaps of space, little nooks for storage, pop out cup holders, wireless charging for your phone and 2 USB ports.
The seats are comfortable and seem quite supportive. Materials are lovely too, with options for Napa leather and wool. There's a multi-layered dashboard with a variety of materials and textures, and the crystal-style media knob on the centre console adds a premium touch.
Now, one of the most important and interesting elements of the interior is this, the seatbelt. Now, Volvo invented seatbelts back in the 1960s, and they've done it yet again with this, the multi-adaptive safety belt, which basically means it has a motor inside which will adapt depending on what body type you are and what accident you might be having.
The idea is that the seatbelts don't always have to grip you so tightly when you're mid-accident. So, if you're in an accident with a fairly gentle impact, the belt will loosen just a touch, so it doesn't hurt you. It does the same if your body doesn't weigh very much, but you're in a slightly bigger impact. It's all about making sure the seatbelt doesn't do more damage than it needs to.
Now, whether or not that is necessary, I don't know. But considering Volvo invented seatbelts, I'd say they're the experts. There is loads of space back here, ample legroom, and again, because you don't have the transmission tunnel, there's loads of space for your feet, masses of headroom. The panoramic sunroof is standard, so that gives you that additional headspace as well. Good sized door bins, pockets on the back of the seats with an extra compartment in the front. You've got heated seats back here, 2 USB ports, another little storage bit here, and in the centre, armrest and some cool cup holders. Yeah, I love it.
And if you need more space, the EX60 also offers a front trunk. It's not the most spacious we've seen, but certainly large enough for a medium-sized bag or for storing your charge cables, which you probably won't be needing that regularly given this car's mammoth 500-mile range.
Now, one of the biggest aspects of the EX60 is the fact that it's been built on this all-new platform with more advanced hardware and software than Volvo has ever seen before. Now, I could obviously explain it all to you, but I've decided to bring in an expert who knows the car inside and out. Lorena, welcome. So, the EX60, is this going to completely replace the XC60?
No. The EX60 will not be a replacement of today's XC60, as both of the cars will actually go in parallel, and both of them make our core of mid-sized electrified SUVs. So for those who are not ready for an fully electric vehicle, they have still the mild and plug-in hybrids of the XC60.
I mean, some people might look at this as an XC60 but with batteries, but there's a little bit more to it than that, isn't there? What is it that makes this different?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first of all, we are taking the huge step of making sure that we solve the main 3 concerns that customers have going to fully electric car. It's related to the range, it's related to the charging speed, and also the price. So the EX60 will be delivering range equally good as your petrol car today, and it will also charge as fast as your average stop. But also it will be priced equivalent to an plug-in hybrid today.
Okay, and that's huge. Also, Volvo claimed that this EX60 is the most intelligent that's ever been built. Tell us a bit more about that.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, it's the first vehicle that we built on our SPA3 architecture. And with the SPA3 architecture, it comes with a lot of new innovative technologies. So we have the cell-to-body concept, which basically means integrated battery cells in the body structure. So by that we reduce a lot of weight, we optimize the overall energy efficiency, which in the end improves the overall range for the customers. And also the EX60 is a truly software-defined vehicle. vehicle with our superset tech stack technology, which basically means that our supercomputer that we have included makes sure that this car keeps relevant over time and make sure that we deliver new customer features and functionalities over the air. One new thing as well inside the car is that the EX60 includes the most responsive interface ever. So we're really proud of that, and that of course opens up a lot of new cool features inside. The EX60 will be the first car that will deliver a new conversational AI. So we are partnering up with Google Gemini. So you basically will get a car that you can talk to in natural ways. So it will understand you better, and I definitely think you will have nice, fun conversations with Google Gemini.
I'm looking forward to doing that. Okay, and tell me a little bit more about performance. So the EX30 and the EX90 were pretty quick. How about this?
So I would say, first of all, the EX60 will come in through different propulsion variants. So we have what we call the P12 all-wheel drive. So we have the asynchronous electrical motor in the front and a permanent magnet machine in the rear. And these two combined will actually deliver the most powerful Volvo ever we've done so far. So delivering up to 500 kilowatt of power, which basically means you get an acceleration 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. So it's very quick, this one as well. And then the other twos, we have the P10 all-wheel drive, which is total power of 375. And yeah, also good acceleration in 4.6 seconds, 0 to 100. And then the third option we have is the P6 rear-wheel driven one. And obviously that one is a little bit slower, but still good enough, with 275 kilowatt of power in 5.8 seconds.
Volvo hasn't confirmed the pricing of the EX60 as yet, but suggests that it shouldn't be too far off the price of a plug-in hybrid model of a similar size. If we take the XC60 plug-in as an example, then that works out to be in the region of £60,000. Customer deliveries of the P6 and P10 will start in summer 2026, with the faster P12 arriving later in the year.
The XC60 has been a hugely important car for Volvo. The public love it, and it's been really popular. Whether the EX60 will be as popular remains to be seen, but it's faster, it's smarter, it's better in many ways, and it ticks all of the boxes that we've come to expect. We'll give it a proper review once we get behind the wheel in due course, but meanwhile, let us know what you think of the EX60 in the comments below.